Read Elisabeth Elliot's Shaping of a Christian Family a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to do a series of reels making general observations, summarizing the book, and talking about how it relates to the work we're doing. So setup for this book is more of a, not exactly a memoir, but Elisabeth is reflecting back on her family of origin, what her experience was like, her parents' child rearing philosophies. And she does this by storytelling her own experience, pulling from written transcripts that her mother wrote of her mother's reflections. There's a few quotes from her siblings, but it's mostly in Elisabeth's voice. And then she's kind of connecting the dots, saying, this is what was typical in our home. This was kind of their philosophy and how they parented us. And here's kind of the outcome. Here's how it played out. She opens by saying this is not prescriptive. It's not meant to be prescriptive. This is, I think she says something like, this is one family's way of doing it, one Christian family's way of doing it. And I appreciate that. You've heard me say elsewhere that part of what's so problematic about so much Christian parenting teaching is it's not presented as, here's some advice. It's, this is God's way. So she's not saying that. She's not saying this is God's way. You have to do it this way. However, it's Elisabeth Elliot writing, and she's talking about the Howard family, who were a kind of evangelical royalty in their day. Children ended up on the mission field or involved in full-time ministry or writing. They were leaders. So it has the effect of being like a book form of a really popular influencer, right? Elisabeth's writing this in the 90s. She has written countless books that are quite directive and prescriptive and come with authority. She is painting a picture, and it's really well written. It's lovely. If you enjoy depictions of historical family life, you'll probably enjoy just reading what that was like. But there is an aspirational element here. The unspoken connect the dots is these principles could have this outcome for you. Or it is putting her parents forward as a model. Even if it's not prescriptive, it is intended to be exemplary.